What did we just witness? You know what we just witnessed? We witnessed OG Anunoby making his case for the Hall of Fame for Best Player of All Time award. That's what we saw. For Finals MVP, OG Anunoby, my Raptors legend, turning into a New York legend in front of our eyes with that game-winning shot against the Spurs. Knicks go up 3-1 in the NBA Finals, 1 game remaining to win in a collapse like quite literally no other. The San Antonio Spurs had a NBA playoff history made threes in the first half with 14. They ended up with 17, meaning quick maths, they made only 3 more threes for the entire second half. And in fact, the entire second half was some of the most egregious basketball that we have ever seen. And it felt like New York capitalized on it, but like not enough. Like they were down 15 going into this fourth quarter, being down 29 points. And it was like, man, like there was a lot of good opportunities. They kind of fell in love with the three as well in the third quarter, taking a lot of them. And it was just like, man, New York, you could have this in cut to 10 points going to the fourth quarter. It didn't matter. They won the game off of OG Anunoby with that tip layup, with the clutch block on De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, oh my God, what an absolute tragedy of a game this was. Wembanyama, 24 points on 9 of 25 shooting, bro. Ooh, 1 made shot in the second quarter, 1 made shot in the third quarter, 2 made shots in the fourth quarter. Ooh, what else? Jalen Brunson. Ooh, Brunson, my boy. Um, not the most efficient series for him in this one. What? He had through 3 games like 80 something points on 80 something shots. Today, 36 points on 25 shots. You know, Knicks team first ever to do this. Teams were 0-96 in the NBA Finals since 1970 to 71, when trailing by 17 points at any point in the final 9 minutes of regulation. That's a whole mouthful to say that they have done literally history tonight in Game 4 to come back. Jalen Brunson was phenomenal in this game. Um, you know, in this series, he's had to take a lot of shots. Sometimes he has taken too many shots, and it left his teammates open. Today, Cat, Hart, Mikal, these guys were doing nothing. It was literally OG and Brunson by himself. So shouts out to Brunson for that. That last possession where Brunson was taking that 3, I was like, I didn't like that at all. They were saying that was a good shot. That didn't feel like really we're doing like a Steph Curry range 3 to win the game. OG coming in. For some reason, Wembanyama was guarding Brunson on that, so he wasn't even close to the rim to get a rebound. OG with that ridiculous tip and the control because he was so high up, but tipped it beautifully in. Like, I can't harp on it enough. OG Anunoby with 33 points, 10 of 15, 3 of 3 in the third quarter, and a perfect 5 of 5 from the field, including 2 threes in the fourth quarter. He had 19 of his 33 points in the second half. Just absolutely ridiculous game by the Knicks, where they were absolutely tragic. They made 5 field goals in the first quarter. The first quarter was disgusting. The Spurs in the first quarter made 15 shots. What was it? It was a 41-22 in the first quarter. The Spurs had a 29-point lead with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Knicks first lead of the game in the fourth quarter with under 2 minutes left. Fox again, 4 turnovers, including that one at the end in the fourth quarter. Josh Hart completely stole the ball because of a really bad turnover by Fox, and he missed that shot. That was really tragic. But Fox, so Brunson goes up for the shot. He kind of loses it, gets stolen. I don't remember exactly. The ball is going down. They got Fox running after. He's ahead. OG is right behind him. The Spurs have the lead, a 1-point lead. in a big brain point guard situation, you grab the ball and you don't go for it at the rim. You pull the ball out, forcing the Knicks to foul you, a supposed good three throw shooter, in order to go up three, or just force them to play the foul game from there because they were down by one, and instead he goes for it at the rim. I don't entirely blame him. I feel like the adrenaline of that situation, running after the ball, and all of a sudden you get the ball and you're basically at the rim. I can understand shooting it. However, OG is right there. OG is right there. And in this series, he's had amazing transition plays. In game three, he blocked, I think, Harper and Castle both in the third, in transition or at layups. Either that or game two. I don't know. He's right there, blocks it again, gets that layup. It was basically perfect, literally perfect in the fourth quarter. I just unbelievable performance by him. Brunson, unbelievable performance by them. But again, this is a historic, literally historic, um, loss by the Spurs. You're up 29 points. You make the most threes in a half in NBA Finals history, and you blow it. You completely blow it. In the first half, the Spurs scored 76 points, and in the second half, they scored 30 points combined, 14 and 16 respectively. Wembanyama in this game, 24 and 13, 9 of 25. He took a lot of jump shots in this game, a lot of threes, 2 of 8 from 3. Um, yeah, not good. This is like these games are such a fever dream. Like I don't remember everything. It's really like the fourth quarter that sticks. Everything else is kind of like a blur. Shout out to Dylan Harper. The kid is amazing. He had the second quarter where he was 13 points, made 3 of 3 from 3. However, in the second half, only had 6 points. 6 points out of the 30 total is, a decent amount for that. But Fox, terrible, terrible. De'Aaron Fox is not going to win a championship on the Spurs or ever. Honestly, I'm going to say that right now. They're not going to make this 3-1 comeback. They're not going to do what LeBron did in 2016. They might win at home in Game 5, but they're probably going to lose in Game 6, or they might lose in Game 5. Either way, it's not going to happen. This is literally a historic loss. All these games have been incredible, though. Like all of these games, even this game where, like, literally, basically, almost a 30-point lead by the Spurs, they managed to poop their pants in the entire second half, and the Knicks just clawed back and clawed back. Really, again, a lot of Brunson. Cat was in foul trouble immediately in this game. Never really got started. Going into the fourth quarter, he had 3 shot attempts. He was 2 of 3. He made a 3 in the fourth, and then he had a nice drive against Wembanyama where he really was able to keep his footing and get that layup off, which was really hard. Yeah, Mikal didn't do anything. Josh Hart had that miss off of that Fox turnover, which would have been really bad. Victor Wembanyama, by the way, I don't know if you remember, missed 2 free throws in the last 2 minutes there as well. Um, yeah, he had a flagrant foul in this game. Stephon Castle had stepped out of bounds at the end of this game. What else? I'm just naming things that happened now. I don't know, man. Knicks up 3-1. Um, I didn't really legitimately think that they would sweep. However, the first 2 games were really good. Um, but yeah, the Spurs really they had more than a chance. They were almost guaranteed. If you play this game back 1,000 times, this outcome is literally the 1% chance it happens. Like 1% of 1% chance that it happens, to be up 29 points and to lose it all, and to have literally the law of averages, 76 points in the first half to score 30 in the second half. 3-point shooting, make 14 threes, and then make 3. Just ridiculous. Gonna have to go back on the film for this game to just really see how it all happened, because once the Spurs were making all that threes, it was like blah 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 blah. They're making all these threes, they're gonna win. And then I said to my brother, I know you're not gonna believe this. I'm talking to you guys. I know you're not gonna believe this. You have no reason to believe me. But sometime in that second quarter, I told him the Knicks are going to win this game. And I said that the Knicks are going to win this game when they were down by 25. And the reason I said it is because if they did come back, I would be a genius. And if they didn't, nobody would remember. And yet they came back. So, New York, I want to, congratulate you because I did that. I helped that happen. I want to congratulate you for giving you OG Anunoby, my glorious king. And thank you so much. You gave us back quickly and RJ Barrett. Very happy about that. But yeah, Knicks up 3-1. This series has been really fun. Every single game, literally every single game has had a lead change in the last like 2 minutes. Crazy moments in the end of the games of each one. Yeah, Knicks, New York.